The long-standing public fascination with Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and Hailey Bieber continues to resurface despite years of both women publicly declaring peace. The latest spark came from Hailey Bieber's new Wall Street Journal interview, where she opened up about being compared to other women, particularly Gomez, and how exhausting the constant online rivalry narrative has become. While Hailey's comments were intended to emphasize unity and independence, fans interpreted one particular statement as subtle shade towards Selena, reigniting old tensions between the two. In the interview, Hailey celebrated an extraordinary milestone for her skincare brand, Rhode, which recently sold to ELF Cosmetics for a staggering $1 billion and launched successfully in Sephora. The article positioned Hailey as part of a new generation of beauty supermoguls, placing her alongside Rihanna and Selena Gomez, both of whom have achieved massive success with their own beauty lines, Fenty Beauty and Rare Beauty. When asked whether she worried about Rhode being compared to Rare Beauty, Hailey's publicist suggested skipping the question. However, Hailey decided to respond, explaining that she finds it frustrating to be constantly pitted against other women. "It's always annoying being pitted against other people. I didn't ask for that," she said. "When people want to see you a certain way and they've made up a story about you in their minds, it's not up to you to change that." While Hailey's response seemed calm and mature, the internet latched onto one line where she said, "I think there is space for everybody. I don't feel competitive with people I'm not inspired by." Fans quickly interpreted this as a jab at Selena, suggesting that Hailey was implying Gomez doesn't inspire her. This interpretation reignited debates across social media platforms, with many accusing Hailey of subtly shading Selena. The timing didn't help either. Selena recently married Benny Blanco, which drew online comparisons to Hailey and Justin's 2018 wedding. Although both women have repeatedly urged fans to move on, the internet continues to recycle the old love triangle narrative. Selena's response came swiftly but gracefully. She posted an Instagram story, later deleted, saying, "Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. It does not affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind, all brands inspire me. There's room for everyone and hopefully we can all stop." Fans praised Selena for her maturity, calling her the bigger person, and applauding her ability to remain kind despite the constant drama surrounding her name. Her post seemed to close the conversation peacefully, though the fandom wars only intensified in comment sections. This isn't the first time either woman has spoken out against the rivalry narrative. In 2022, Hailey and Selena stunned fans by posing together at an event, an image that was widely interpreted as proof that there was no bad blood between them. Then, in early 2023, Selena publicly defended Hailey after she began receiving death threats from online trolls. "Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she has been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity. This isn't what I stand for," Selena wrote at the time. "No one should have to experience hate or bullying. I've always advocated for kindness and really want this all to stop." Hailey later thanked Selena for speaking out, posting that the two had been privately discussing how to move beyond the narrative. She urged fans to stop spreading hate, reminding everyone that social media should build community, not division. Despite their united front, the public's obsession persists. Hailey expressed her exhaustion over this ongoing scrutiny, explaining that she hates how two women continue to be compared because of a man. Two women being pitted against each other because of a guy. It's awful. I hate it. I've hated it since the beginning, she said in a previous 2023 interview. Time and time again, I don't know why I keep having to say there is no issue. It's so disappointing that people still behave this way over a man. Her words echo a broader frustration shared by many women in the public eye who find themselves constantly reduced to relationship drama. Adding more context, Hailey's recent comments come on the heels of a documentary she released earlier this year, in which she opened up about being misunderstood and misrepresented online. "I realized that everybody else seemed to be narrating my life for me," she said. "So why don't I put something out that tells my side of the story?" The film sought to humanize her beyond tabloid headlines, with Hailey describing it as a beautiful moment to let go. She spoke emotionally about how people rarely saw her true self, saying, "Somebody asked me once, 'What's the one thing you wish people knew about you?' I said,
Shania might not have Taylor's phone number and vice versa, but I have a feeling that's more because Taylor Frankie Paul never let that relationship get to that point. Because this girl seems like she kept trying to hang out with her. It's kind of giving clout chasing, to be really honest. Like, she probably wants to be on the show, and it seemed like it wasn't working with Taylor. So what better way to get on the show than to go sleep with Taylor's baby daddy? And Layla commented on my latest video where I was just wondering if Miranda or Layla knew about this because they're both friends with Shania. Miranda seems much closer with Shania than anyone else. Well, first, Aspen May, who's Taylor's sister, commented saying it's no more of a betrayal because we already know Miranda's a snake herself. It makes sense that's her best friend. And then Layla responded to Aspen saying Miranda's the opposite of a snake, Aspen. And Aspen said, love you, Layla, but I've been around for years. You'll eventually see it too. And Aspen has been vocal and honest about her feelings when it comes to Miranda. And I really can't blame Aspen when it comes to her feelings about Miranda. Aspen witnessed how Miranda kind of just like threw that friendship away when everyone else was like against Taylor. Mind you, Miranda was part of the swinging scandal, just never admitted it for years. Miranda only came back around because the show. Layla responded to this comment saying, my honest opinion is why do they have a problem with this? If it's girl code, then why no one made a big deal about Chase and Layla? And Layla said, I wasn't close to Miranda in the slightest at that time and told her the night Chase and I first met and she said she didn't care. Very different situation. The fact that Layla is saying it's a very different situation also confirms that Shania and Taylor were at least closer than Layla and Miranda were at that time. And then someone asked Layla, since you're here, did you know about Shania? And Layla said that she found out on Sunday.
I wanted it to be my heart, still. Internet critics pointed out uncanny similarities between Hailey and Selena throughout their careers, from outfits and quotes to interviews that seemed to mirror one another. Some viewers accused Hailey of copying Selena, which only fueled the rivalry narrative further. Hailey has consistently denied any such intentions, asserting that these perceived parallels are coincidental and that she's simply carving out her own identity. Ultimately, both women appear to have moved far beyond the feud, even if fans have not. Hailey remains focused on expanding Rhode's success and exploring her creative.
And under my IG post, someone commented, have you seen Dakota's story? Dakota responds to them, it's true though, LOL, no one chooses to see anything other than the narrative Taylor creates. And we got a few responses to Dakota. Dakota, don't be like that, bro. She's the only one who stands on truth, even if it makes her look bad too. Can't say the same for you, and always supported you also. So you need to take a seat and own whatever you need to. This is not a good look for you, I promise. And Dakota responded to Meg, yeah, prime example, if you believe anything, be lucky I don't do what she does every time she does effed up shit. Crazy you guys still don't see it. Yes, she can bash me all day, every day to the world, and you guys are like, yes, queen, go off. Nah, double standard, it's weird AF. Kendall said, post your receipts then. Another person said, she's always told the truth, you're only relevant because of her. Someone else said, Dakota, being able to say you've told the truth, prove it, and not give any reason to doubt or that you've lied more times than someone can count pretty much solidifies why your credibility is low, my guy. But Taylor's issue is with the girl trying to be her friend, yet sleeping with her baby daddy. Seems Shania is the problem here, not you, judging by Taylor's post. Taylor has already said it. She is not surprised by Dakota sleeping with someone that was trying to be her friend. Sadly, based on his behavior, she doesn't expect much more from him, it seems. And again, the post was not even about Dakota. It literally was about Shania. She even tagged Shania, had her face in there. She did not mention Dakota. But also, like Dakota, you can find anyone else to sleep with. Like, come on. It is a little strange.
Ambitions, while Selena continues to grow Rare Beauty and enjoy her personal happiness with Benny Blanco. Yet, despite their personal growth and repeated calls for peace, their names continue to trend together whenever either one makes a public statement. The persistence of this fan-fueled drama highlights a troubling aspect of celebrity culture: the tendency to pit women against each other and reduce them to old relationship narratives. Both Hailey and Selena have repeatedly emphasized empathy, kindness, and mutual respect, but public fascination seems impossible to quell. In this latest episode, Hailey's comment about inspiration may have been an innocent reflection of her business philosophy, but the internet's tendency to interpret everything through the lens of rivalry reignited a decade-old tension neither woman wanted revived. In the end, Selena's calm and graceful response serves as a reminder that maturity can silence even the loudest gossip. Hailey's reflections also underscore the emotional toll of constant public scrutiny. Both women, now at the height of their respective careers, seem to share one goal: to move forward free from unnecessary comparisons. Whether their fans will ever allow that to happen remains an open question, but their recent actions suggest they've both chosen peace over pettiness.